Well, I'm a very happy bunny today. I've got my delivery of Mont Marte paint. I've not used this before, so I'm really excited to give it a try. So I'll be doing mixing lots of paints as soon as I get a chance. So they was all disinfected and wiped down, sprayed with Dettol before they came in. So please stay safe, everybody. But I'm so excited to get started. And my colours are black, magenta, phthalo blue, lemon yellow, orange, burnt umber, turquoise, you know how I love my turquoise, brilliant red, purple and good old white. So I'm so looking forward to getting started with these, and I will keep you posted on how I get on and what I create with them. So back again with these Mont Marte paints and I've been busy mixing them up into and putting them in my little bottles. But something I just wanted to tell you about, because having not used these paints before, I was reading up about them before I bought them, and although the paints had really good reviews, the pumps didn't, and the paint dries up in the end of the pumps. So I've put cling film or saran wrap around the tops just to keep the paint from drying out. I did test it to start with the purple one there to see if I could use it without the pump, but it's really difficult to get out of the bottle. So that's why that one hasn't got the pump on at the moment, because once I tried it with the first one, I thought, no, I'm going to use the pump. So I'm going to show you the thickness of the paints now. So I just wanted to show you the thickness of these paints because I really have been pleasantly surprised. I haven't used them yet, I've only mixed them, but I really am pleasantly surprised at the thickness and the pigment in these. So I'll squeeze some out of there so you can see. I must say the pumps are not brilliant on some of these. Some of them do pump okay, and others, yeah, they're a bit hit and miss. So you have to let it come right back up and then squeeze it down. But look how lovely that paint looks. It really is nice, smooth and creamy. And I think these are going to work really nicely, you know. They're a much thicker bodied paint than I expected. So this 2-litre container works out so much cheaper than buying the little tubes, because I made up these bottles and I put 50 milligrams of paint. So that's up to that first mark there. And to start with, I put 100 mils of pouring medium in to 50 mils of paint. It was way too thick. So then I added more and I put more water in it. So as it turned out, when I worked the mixture out, my pouring medium was 60% PVA bond and 40% water. And this is the pouring medium. This is the PVA bond that I've been using for my pouring medium. And I've done a few of my latest videos, so check those out and see the results of this PVA bond, because it's really been working really nicely. And I bought that off Amazon, which I'll link below for you. So let me show you the consistency of this now. So this is 50 mils of paint in here. And look how lovely that is. So then that's 50 mils of paint. That's the 200 ml mark, so it's a 250 ml bottle. So 50 mils of paint and the rest, the 200 mils with the pouring medium. And I was a bit concerned, and I thought, well, that's quite a lot of pouring medium in there, but it really has stood up really quite well. So I hope you can see how that looks on. It really seems really nice and creamy, this paint. So I've got quite high hopes for this, because it's a lot to lay out when you buy it in the first place, because you're buying a big quantity, but it works out a heck of a lot cheaper than buying the smaller tubes. So I thought I'd buy a big batch, big quantities, and while we're in this lockdown period, and see how it goes. So that's how it's worked out so far. So I'm going to do a test piece and see how I get on with that. Right, I've covered my canvas, which is a 9 by 12 inch. I've given it a torch, and I'm just going to put some colours on. I'm just putting black, turquoise, brilliant red and lemon yellow. I'm just going to keep it quite simple, because it's just a test as to see how the paints work, having never used them before. So that's all I'm doing today. So I'm going to put the black on first. It's not usually something I do. We'll give it a go. And then the turquoise. Then the red. And the yellow on the top. And then I'm just going to blow it out with my little blower. Oh, I'll give it a quick torch first, make sure we get as many bubbles out as we can. I did notice there's quite a lot of bubbles. There was quite a lot of bubbles in the white, but that might be because I've been mixing it and not left it long enough. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm using my little blower, my little smallest blower in the world, which I love, and I'm just going to start blowing this out. So sorry about the noise. Wow, didn't expect that. Look at that. Did not expect that. So these, I think I've muddied a bit just here. I'm just going to see if there's any colour underneath a bit. Not really. A little bit there. Take that off the edge. don't want to do too much more to this. I just want to take those edges out a wee bit. Oh, I think that looks really rather nice. Not really what I was expecting. You see, some of the colours where they haven't mixed so much with the white are lovely and vibrant, but maybe a blue too deep into the white. But I like that. I want to just blow in there, you know, I can't just leave things alone, can I? I know what, I'm going to do it with my little turkey baster, so I don't overdo it. There, that's all I wanted to do. And that. So it's got parts that I really like and parts that I'm not so keen of. So I think I'm going to put a little bit more colour back on here because I'm not really happy with this part. So I'm going to put some red because I like the red. I think it looks lovely. I think where the red's mixed with the black, it doesn't work so much. And I'm going to put some of that yellow back on there. All right, we'll have a bit of the turquoise as well. There. And I'm just going to blow it out with this little blower. Ooh, I'm going to give it a torch first because I could see a bubble. There, just do that. That's all we're going to do. Better. That's better. So, should I put some in this bit here? What do you think? I do like that bit though. I'm going to put a little bit just here. So, red, kind of lost the yellow. So I'm going to do the turquoise. And then the yellow on the top. See how that works. And blow that out. I like that a lot better. Got some lace in that. That surprised me actually. Now what do you think? Do I blow that in there or do I leave it? You know I can never leave it. I should, but I can't. So all I'm going to do is blow into it. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. So, quick torch. This is looking really pretty. The colours have stayed really quite vibrant. I did muddy it up a bit with the black to start with, but now that colour's gone back in, I like that a lot. What do you think, guys? I do like that. Oh, let me bring you down for a close-up. So here's the close-up. And there's some really quite surprising results in there that I didn't expect. And the colours have stayed nice and vibrant. I think maybe it would have been better if I hadn't put the black in. But as a first test for the paint, I think it worked really rather nicely. And look at that lacing. I just did not expect that. So I look forward to doing some more tests with this. I think I did get the paint a little bit thick, so I shall thin it down a little bit for next time and see what we come up with. So that's those Mont Marte paints, which work out really quite reasonably priced for the 2 litres. These are going to last a long time, so well worth buying, I think. So this is the dried result, and I'm really pleased with it. It's dried absolutely beautifully. I think the colours have stayed nice and vibrant. It's got a nice sheen on it, and the sheen is down to the PVA bond that I used in my pouring medium. So I'm really pleased with those Mont Marte paints. I think they've worked out really lovely, and I'm so looking forward to doing some more paintings with them. I did another one straight after I did that one. I did another one, and it's just beautiful, and I love it, and it's dried really nicely. So I'll be doing more paintings with this Mont Marte paint. So subscribe to my channel, click the little bell notification so you get notified when I bring out more videos, and click the like button if this has been helpful, because it all helps us little YouTubers. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.